Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna Moshika, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you like what you should look out for when you're looking for houses in Lagos, house hunting, especially in Lagos. So yeah, although this video focuses on houses in the mainland, you can also use this to like look for houses on the island too. So yeah, I got a lot of questions on my last video, like my house hunting video, where I talked about the struggles and everything. So I decided to do a separate video. So I will just tell you guys what you should look out for, especially if you're looking for houses in Lagos. So yeah, the pros and cons. So you don't need to make all the mistakes I made, like when I was looking for houses. So yeah, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is pricing. So I got a lot of questions like, oh, well, how much was this house? How much was that house? So yeah, when I was looking for houses, I hear people tell me like, if your budget is 1M, tell your agent is 500K. I'm like, so what's the reasoning behind all this? They were like, oh, if the agent gives you 500K, at least you can, if that's your taste, you can um like it and then it's still under your budget. So yeah, so I got a lot of things like that. But I would say if you have a good agent, you don't need to do all those serere. Just tell him your prices and what you want in a house, and if your agent is good and understands you, definitely is going to give you what you want. So yeah, so another thing I'm going to talk about is the location, especially if you're looking for houses and you have a timeline. Like when I was looking for houses, I had a timeline like say 4 weeks. I started looking for houses. At first, I was like, oh my god, how will I get agents? So for me, I got agents. You can check online. So first off, I checked on YouTube. I got a couple of agents from there, but their prices was way out of my budget. So yeah, you can check YouTube, TikTok. Those are like social media pages you can check for, especially if you're looking for houses on the mainland and also on the island. So yeah, I would say that. And another thing I'll talk about is, yeah, it's not only Yaba that people look for houses. It was Surulere, guys. There are other places you can actually get your budget for, and especially all those houses in, let's say, Yaba. Those are old houses. Most houses they are old houses, and then they'll be calling ridiculous prices. These are old houses. They just they change, they painted it, or they just added some new things to it. They'll not call it 1.5, 2 million. I'm like, from where to where? How does that even work? Like, so yeah, I would say if you're looking for houses in a specific location, let's say you're looking for houses in Yaba and you're not getting what you want, you can always change location. You can check Bagada, you can check Lupeju, you can check like Ojota, different places. So yeah, if you're looking for houses and you're not getting what you want, you can also check other locations. So that's one thing I'll give you, especially if you're on a timeline and you need to like get a house ASAP. So yeah. So another thing I would say is if you're looking for houses, especially on the mainland, prices can change. So if you've seen a house that you like, make sure you pay it immediately, because if you don't pay now, another person can look for a house, because Lagos, everybody's rushing houses. Like everybody's like, if they see a house they like, they just pay for it down, because so many people are looking for houses. You're not the only one looking for houses. So if you have that money, just pay up straight up. So yeah, and also have like 500K at the back of your mind, because sometimes the prices of these houses might increase. The landlord will say, oh, I've increased the price of the house. I'm not going to be selling for that price again. So just have that in case, like in case of emergency, if the landlord increases the price. So yeah, another thing I would say, don't settle for less. So I remember when I was looking for houses, actually I saw one house I loved so much because it had good lighting, the environment was good, it was just my taste. Like I have high taste. So yeah, when I saw the house, I was like, oh my god, this is the house for me. But yeah, I went back home, I prayed about it, I asked my mom, and she was like, oh, nah, this house is not good. And I was like, okay. And I prayed about it, and God was like, oh my god, no. This house is not for you. So yeah, I had to like start looking for houses in another location again. So yeah. And this place I'm currently in now, I really, really love the place. Like it checks all my boxes, the lighting, the environment, like everything basically. Another thing I was also looking out for was looking for places that are not close to like schools, mosques, or church, because oh my god, I'm a content creator and I create lots of videos in my house. So imagine you creating content and then you're hearing like noises everywhere. Like that was one of my deal breakers, because I had some things I was looking out for. Like these ones, if they don't have it, I'm not settling. Things like water, light, like the environment, if there's school around, mosques, or churches around. So yeah, those were like my key things. Those are the things I was looking out for. So another thing I would say is, especially if you're looking for houses, make sure, especially is the best time to actually look for houses are during rainy season, especially during rainy season, so that you know if water enters the house. Because all these landlords will say, oh, water doesn't settle around here. This is that. When you now check, you now find out that actually water is inside, water enters the house. So yeah, I always advise you look for houses during rainy season. Another thing you should also look out for at you look at the walls. If the walls are having moles and everything, you look at the roof, you look at the environment, like if the light is good. You can even ask around, like especially when I was looking for houses in this Lagos. Don't trust don't trust your agent, because some agents they can lie because they want to sell properties. So you can just ask around, people around. You can ask the nearby people that are selling things around. Just say a karama or a carousel. How is this place during rainy season? Is this place safe? How is this place at night? How is this place? Just basically just inquiring about the place, because this is Lagos. Everybody's out for what they can gain. So yeah, make sure you do that. You can even ask the bike man. You can ask people that actually live in there. How is the situation of the house? Is it good? Is it livable? Like, is everywhere okay? So yeah, after you've done that, another thing I'll also say is pray about it. Like talk to God about it. That's like the most important thing, because this thing you can't do it on your own, especially if you're the only one looking for it, like a single girl looking for a house in Lagos. Yeah, you have to pray about it, because it's only God that can actually help you in this situation. Because there are sometimes I'll go for house hunting, like I'll go to see a house and I'm like, oh my God, what is this? I remember, so every house you see you have to pay a fee of 5K, like to see the house. I'm like, why am I paying 5K? So imagine you having like 2 to 3 agents, you're paying 5K, 5K, 5K just to see, like, let's say 1 or 2 houses. Like, that was so ridiculous. So there are sometimes you go to a house and you're like, oh my God, what is this? Like, this is not what I asked for. Like, what is you're giving, like what you ordered for versus what you got, like, it's not relating. So yeah, there's sometimes I'll go back and be like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, these are not the houses I'm looking for. So yeah, can, because trust me, there are some days it's very hard. Like you'll be like, oh my God, what's going on? So yeah, you have to pray to God. It's only God that can help you throughout this season. Even when people be asking me, oh, how is house hunting going? Even if it's not going fine, I'll be like, it's going fine. I speak life to like what I'm doing. So I will be like, oh, it's going fine, it's going fine. I didn't want to speak like negative things to like what I'm doing, even though it wasn't going fine. Trust me, you just have to be positive about all these things, or else you can just break down. I lost some weight, like looking for houses. Like, it was a journey, but I'm grateful I did this journey. At least I have this experience. I can tell my children's children that actually looked for a house by myself. Like, it's giving grown. Like, these are not things that small kids do. Okay, so yeah, that's another thing I would say. And also another thing I would say is make sure you have like people around you that you can talk to, especially when you're looking for houses, so that they can give you like insights on what to look out for, especially if you're new, because it was actually my first time looking for a house in Lagos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's a short one, but I dropped some germs here. You have to listen to it. So I'll do another video about house hunting. I would like to hear from you in the comment section, like what I should film about. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. You can share with your friends, people that are actually looking for houses in Lagos, and they are like, oh, what do I look out for? So one of the things I'll say you should look out for, first thing would be water. Like, water is very essential, especially if you're in Lagos. You need, like, water is life, basically. So there's difference. So you can have water and bad water. So make sure it's clean water. Yeah, you have to be specific in what you want. So I'll say clean water. Another thing I would say is light. Make sure there's light, at least, even if it's not 24 hours, at least most of the like hours there's light. Another thing I'll say you look out for is the environment. Make sure the environment is peaceful. There's some environment you stay in, they are very, very noisy. Like, they're always playing loud music, they're always partying. Like, oh my God, that was like a red flag for me. Especially when I was looking for houses, places are too noisy and very, very chaotic, I would say. So yeah, another thing you should look out for is lighting. Like, I'm a content creator, so obviously I like light, because I can film even though there's no light. I can still film my videos and the place won't be looking too dark. And also, I would say, if you're a content creator, one pro tip I'll give you is make sure you film in paint your room white. So yeah, even if you're like, now I'm wearing a dark clothes, the white paint illuminates the room. It doesn't make my video look too dark. Like, currently there's no light, but obviously It's still looking good. Video is clear. You can see me, you can hear me, and yeah, this is one thing I'll always say. Especially if you're a content creator, paint your walls white. You would thank me for it. So yeah, another thing I'll say is make sure the environment you're saying is good. Like ask around. Like you can never go wrong asking people around. Like people like ask like four people. So even if the person's opinion doesn't and you're not sure about this person's opinion, if you ask the second person, there's no way four people will lie about a certain thing, especially if they stay around that environment. So yeah, it's important you ask like they say, a person where they ask, no, they lost. Like I know I'm saying it in English, but you get the drill. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, ask questions, especially agents. Agents could whine you, but no panic. I'm serious. They will whine you, but no panic. Especially with houses and agency fee and all those extra things. So yeah, that's one thing I would say. And yeah, also in the comment section, tell me what type of videos you like to see from me, especially concerning apartment hunting in Lagos, mainland, island. So this video you can use. So the tips I'm giving to you, you can use it both on the mainland and on the island. So yeah, for people in Lagos too, or any states basically. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's a short one, but I dropped some gems. Okay, and I would love to hear from you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you so much.